In competitive Pokemon, there is one format that is known above all for having the highest possible power level. That is the double restricted format. Restricted Pokemon are sometimes referred to as the box art legendaries, as a way of simplifying the group of Pokemon that qualify for this title. But the long story short is that these Pokemon are some of the strongest ever made. They have the highest stat totals, the best abilities, and the most overpowered signature moves. So how does one even begin to navigate through a playing field with Pokemon of this caliber running around? Well, today I'm going to break down how I made my favorite double restricted team for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's Regulation I format. I'll also feature my favorite matches that I had while competing on the official ranked ladder, climbing my way up just outside of the top 100 players. Let's do this. Before I can break down my initial thought process behind my favorite team, I actually have to go back and talk about the other teams I had developed for Regulation I previously. You see, I usually challenge myself to develop 5 teams when a format is announced, so I can release them as rental codes for my YouTube viewers and give them a leg up on the ranked ladder when it officially releases. 2 of the teams heavily influenced my team building for my favorite team. My first Regulation I team used the restricted duo of Koraidon and Calyrex Shadow Rider. I was really impressed with Koraidon because of how many Pokemon just flat out get one hit KO'd by either his close combat or Flare Blitz when he's holding the Life Orb item. But what impressed me even more was the Brute Bonnet that I added to the team. His Rage Powder and Spore made it really helpful when I wanted to set up nasty plots with my Calyrex Shadow Rider. And when the sun is up and he's EV'd correctly, his physical defense stat goes through the roof and makes him almost impossible to KO. My second team was a Calm Mind Terrapagos team. Terrapagos is a familiar Pokemon to the channel, and I was really happy to see how good Terrapagos still felt in Regulation I. Most of the games revolved around Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Terrapagos. Incineroar and Rillaboom both have Fake Out, which can flinch an opposing Pokemon for a turn, and pivoting moves in U-Turn and Parting Shot, which lets them use Fake Out again and again, while also giving them the option to reuse their abilities Intimidate and Grassy Surge to either lower the opposing Pokemon's attack or set grassy terrain. This team impressed me with how strong Calm Mind with double Fake Out was. When I finally started building my Koraidon and Lunala team, I initially tried out a Meteor Beam set with Wide Guard and Trick Room. It felt okay, but unlike the current Lunala teams, I was not using Ursaluna, so I was not getting nearly as much value from Wide Guard or Trick Room. Brute Bonnet was on the team again because I thought he was so good the first time, but it seemed like a bit of a shame that he wasn't able to help one of my Pokemon set up like my Calyrex Shadow Rider was able to do. After some consideration, I decided to drop Wide Guard and Trick Room altogether and run Calm Mind and Protect with the Leftovers item alongside Incineroar and Rillaboom, just like my Terrapagos build. Lunala and Terrapagos actually both have similar abilities in Terra Shell and Shadow Shield, which help reduce damage when you're at full HP, making it easier for them to set up Calm Minds. Terrapagos, of course, has the amazing ability Terraform Zero when it transforms, which helps get rid of terrain and weather, but my team has a Rillaboom for terrain control and Koraidon for weather control, so that didn't feel as bad in some ways, and was kind of preferred because I wouldn't get rid of my own weather or terrain. The biggest advantage overall to using Lunala over Terrapagos was that you could defensively Terra, and you never had to worry about a Pokemon using Fake Out on your first turn, because Lunala is a Ghost type, which is immune to normal type moves. I had some trouble figuring out exactly which Pokemon should go in my 6th slot, but in the end I decided to take the Assault Vest away from my Rillaboom and give it to Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt counters both Terrapagos and Calyrex Shadow Rider with the Assault Vest and the move Snarl, and he also helped matchups into Pokemon like Tornadus and Scarf Urshifu. The combination of Brute Bonnet's defensive Photosynthesis boost and Raging Bolt's Assault Vest also meant that we could potentially wall out either physical Pokemon or special attackers under the right conditions. In the end, the team's final lineup consisted of Lunala with Leftovers, Koraidon with the Life Orb, Incineroar with Rocky Helmet, Brute Bonnet with Covert Cloak, Raging Bolt with the Assault Vest, and Rillaboom with the Citrus Berry. The team was performing well on Pokemon Showdown. Now it was a matter of seeing how it performed in-game. The official ladder wasn't available yet, and I wanted to test the team against players that were playing more competitively than the ones on the casual ladder. So I decided to join a Japanese ladder tournament and see how the team did there. I was able to play a total of 3 matches and won all 3 against the restricted duos of Lunala and Kyogre, Zamazenta and Calyrex Shadow Rider, and Koraidon and Solgaleo. The Zamazenta and Calyrex Shadow Rider matchup were very important to me because at the time they were considered to be the team to beat. My Brute Bonnet was able to spore multiple targets, allowing me to sweep half of the team with Lunala without even setting up a Calm Mind, and the other half of the team with Raging Bolt. I was happy with the team, but I wanted to try and enter another Japanese ladder tournament the next day. On day 2, I faced off against Necrozma Dawnwings and Calyrex Ice Rider, Calyrex Ice Rider and Miraidon, and finally a Zamazenta and Calyrex Shadow Rider team. This player was insanely high up on the ladder for a tournament that had only been going on for a couple of hours, so I knew they had to have been a strong player. I went in with my best game plan that I had at the time, Lunala and Brute Bonnet, and this is how that went. So depending on if they lead Chimpao or like Torn, okay, Chimpao makes it tougher. A lot tougher actually. We're going to switch in Koraidon and Spore. Let's see if they call us out on this. Attempting to break the Shadow Shield with an Icicle Crash here would really not be bad at all. But we can't really just get crunched. And we're going to need the defense boost now. Double Protect here also very solid. But with the double protect, we can take this, or not double protect. With the sun, we should be able to take a double up, worst case scenario regardless, so. Don't flinch us, that would be awful. Yes, okay. Yeah, I mean, that was like all or nothing. Okay, we're gonna flame charge. What are we gonna do? Okay, cool. So this is guaranteed sleep this turn. Massive damage. Let's do that again. And Rage Powder. If we draw a Sucker Punch away, that'd be great, but Icicle Crash is fine too. Oh no, they're not even gonna get a chance. Oh, Ice Shard. Okay, cool. Yeah, Bonnet is a beast right now, and if they stay asleep, and the Calyrex comes out, yeah, they're in trouble now. Okay. So now I'm just going to Blitz and Sucker. Okay, cool. I actually 100% wanted to see that. And they didn't protect either. That's important. Now let's see if their last Pokemon was Torn. Rillaboom. Well, we have to protect. And we'll go for Sucker Punch again. They have no way to outspeed us now, though. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see if they have like Nasty Plot or not. Okay, cool. Raging Bolt just wins the game now. Even we don't need that anymore. It's fine. They never did Terra. I'm just gonna close combat and snarl. Yeah. Alright, I think we got everything perfect. Yep. Yep. I wonder if Snarl knocks him out without the sun, and with him probably having a Sol Vest. Okay, that works too. Okay. So what we have to do now is just go all out on the Calyrex. Because if they have like Disable Encore, we do not want them getting all of that off for free. And I think we take, yeah, we should take a, okay, cool. Psychic basically makes this free then. Unless we miss Snarls forever or something. Well, not even now. Now we're fine. Yeah. I mean, that was pretty streamlined. And they even, you know, got the call, like turn one, they doubled into Brute Bonnet, which was like worst case scenario. My confidence in the team was at an all-time high. When the in-game ladder went live, I knew that this was the team that I wanted to use. This is how the games that I played on ladder went. Been a lot of the crazy stuff here. Or is Raging Bolt just really good? Okay, I'm fine with this actually. So this will give us the option to set up if we really want to. Okay. They are speed booster. I'm gonna Terra Fairy and immediately just fake out Groudon. They might double protect, which would suck a little bit, but they might like taunt us turn one just because of the fact that we do have the potential to be a wide guard Pokemon. Okay, chip damage. They do go for the Shadow Ball. So Calm Mind was pretty good there, but honestly with how offensive everything is here, this might be for the best anyway. We also got the defense drop, so it's a little unfortunate. Okay, they go to Focus Sash. So I'm going to Protect and Parting Shot on the Ogerpon. Spiky Shield I don't feel is super necessary for them. I wouldn't be surprised if they double in to the Lunala, but the leftovers does kind of... Okay, Protect and Fluttermane. protect from Lunala. Okay, so they probably did not spiky shield then. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got Raging Bolt in. So he's threatening a lot of damage right now. And we're going to just switch Incineroar in so that we don't get kind of bamboozled by a Follow Me. And Raging Bolt, it's kind of our ace right now in a lot of ways, so we want to protect it from a solid Moonblast. Ivy Cudgel crit is the scariest possible thing that can happen right now. Because we have this Ogerpon down to -2. But in the sun, if they crit, it's just going to, okay, cool. Yeah, they're getting all the drops. That one doesn't matter, but the special defense one was annoying. It might not matter in the long run because I think their other, I think they have all physical attackers other than the Flutterman. Unless they ditch Toho for Chio or something. Okay, we got Shadow Shield back. Okay, they got the Ho-Oh. Alright. So I'm going to Calm Mind up and Fake Out on Ho-Oh. Yep. Hopefully they don't have Covert Cloak. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna protect. No, it's not the time for that. I'm just gonna double into Ho-Oh. Let me think. They've got Ogerpon. I have a Koraidon. Yeah. Alright, well Lunala's faster than everything, so that's good. Critical hit. Shadow Shield definitely helps us out there. Precipice Blades goes off. Okay. Okay. This one's going to come down to the wire for sure. I think what they'll probably end up doing is protecting and letting Ho-Oh go down. Oh. Dazzling, come on. We need Dazzling to pick up the KO here. Yep, okay. So this should be secured now. They didn't Terra, though. They never did Terra. I'm just gonna do this. They're probably Terra on the Ogre Pawn. But even if they follow me, which I don't think that you do, if you... Well, maybe you do. They should still knock out, though. Okay. They are very likely going to Spiky Shield here. But, yeah, I think we can just we can just Thunderclap and close combat, and we can just do this on repeat, basically. Yeah. Okay. I guess the good part about this... Well, they've got a Ditto, actually, so that sucks. I think I'm just going to bring my Fake Out Duo and try to set up Calm Minds. Okay, they're going to immediately use Calyrex. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. And Calm Mind. And Hard Switch Incineroar in. So if they Terra to avoid the Moongeist, that gives us a very clean Fake Out. Next turn. They don't Terra though. Okay. Okay. Totally fair. Shadow Shield back. I'm going to Protect and Knock Off just in case they have a move like Encore or something. Okay, they also have Terra Fairy. So they might be a Moonblast set, or not a Moonblast, a Nasty Blast set with Draining Kiss. So this definitely wasn't the call if that's the case. Okay. I mean, that's... I think we're fine then. Yep. Block the Parting Shot. Spell Tag. I'm just gonna not get super greedy. Well, they might Protect here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna Calm Mind again. And forget how fast my Incineroar is. Yeah, he's pretty slow. Okay, good. Parting Shot there, Incineroar. Okay, good. Okay. So they are bringing in the Ditto. It's not the end of the world. Because I can do this. And they can't Terra. So let's see if they protect. Alright. I think that they'll get knocked out from this. So that was actually probably the biggest concern I had. And they're all gone. We got Shadow Shield back. After leftover. Oh no, they got rid of our leftovers. Okay, so we don't have Shadow Shield back, but it's okay. Okay. I'm just going to protect, switch in Incineroar. Even if they KO Incineroar, we're totally fine here. We should be able to win this game with just like Dazzling Gleam spam after this turn. Okay, and then we'll just fake out Dazzling Gleam. If they aren't specs, yeah, they are. Well, I guess we don't know for sure, but as long as they weren't Covert Cloak. But if they weren't Covert Cloak, then we weren't going to take that much damage. Okay, and they're just Flare Blitzing. No burn. And then we just Dazzling Gleam again. Parting Shot off the Calyrex this time. And Sin takes that like a champ. Okay. So now we're healing a little bit of health. Might as well just Calm Mind again and Grassy Glide just in case they have Covert Cloak randomly. And they just forfeit. Definitely a rougher matchup. I'm gonna do this, I think. And then we'll definitely bring our own Koraidon. Do I want Brute Bonnet? I mean, he's kind of bad into a few things. Yeah, that might be too much for him. Incineroar, on the other hand, is decent into most of these Pokemon. Depending on how you look at it, I guess. Okay. I'm okay with this. I mean, honestly, switching Incineroar in here and using Snarl is not bad at all. Okay. Ghost Terra. Yep. Astral. That's specs. Hardcore specs. But it looks like we take the double up now. So I'm just gonna knock off, and then if they switch out for Koraidon or something, I'm gonna try to hit him with a Draco Meteor. But there's no way you do that much to Assault Vest. Assault Vest Bolt. Okay, so they're staying in, I guess. Whoa. Holy cow. That's got to be spell tag then or something. Mind blown, honestly. No. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay. I'm just ripping it. I have no idea how they did that much damage. It's kind of crazy. My other thought process is maybe they're modest or something. I mean, I know it's Terra Ghost, but still, it was like a shockingly surprising amount of damage. Yeah, they're just going for it, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. Did I miss a crit message or something? Because how did the Astral only do that much to Koraidon? And, it do that much to Raging Bolt? Alright, so we know that's Chiyu. Who was their other Pokemon? Oh, the Iron Hands. Okay, so we're gonna have to double protect. That's okay, because we're just gonna get a little bit more health. Protect. Protect. Not gonna lie. I have to review this battle. I mean, I guess you guys know if that was a crit or not, but the math doesn't make sense. It seems like we took that pretty good, and that was after the Calyrex got a boost, I think? Am I remembering this battle correctly? Okay. So we're just going to close combat the Chiyu and Dazzling Gleam. I don't think this KOs us either. 10%? No, that should be like 18% if they round up. Or 18 HP? Yeah. Single target Dazzling Gleam. We're faster. It takes it well. Oof. Yeah, but even if they crit, I mean, they're not going to take close combat. That was crazy. Didn't care about wide guard or anything. Yowza. Okay. Ah, I don't like the look of this, honestly. Yeah, it's legitimately kind of a weird team. But they're pretty high up. So, let's see what they got. Okay. Calyrex and Weezing. Let me see. Oh, I have to protect. Okay, hang on. Spore on Calyrex. See if they taunt us. Yeah, they protect. Okay. That's not great. Probably gonna taunt us or Sludge Bomb us or something. Okay. So we could have just put the Weezing to sleep for sure. Oh, just Poison Gas. Okay. okay with this. Just gotta keep remembering my ability is turned off. They didn't Terra though. Oh. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Okay. I'll just switch Raging Bolt in and Spore the Wheezing slot. I don't think you're just gonna let me put your Calyrex to sleep, so. Yeah, okay, they just protect. Makes sense. Immediate wake up. Oh, that's good for them. That is good for them. Okay. Snarl, and I guess I'll go for the Sucker Punch. Would not be surprised to see Zama switch in finally. Normal. So unfortunate that they got the first turn wake up, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go for a hard read here. Nope. Very unfortunate. We should take this though. Yeah. Crit. Oh no, we're about to get strange steamed. I forgot all about that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, onto the... Okay, I'll take that. Okay. There's no real reason not to do this. Because we should be faster than the Wheezing anyway. If they switch in like Dragonite here, that would suck. Okay. Very curious if they have Dragonite. Urshifu. I guess Zama does probably 1v1 us, but we're faster. Oh, Weezing's trying to double protect. I like to see that. Okay. I mean, that definitely tells me we have him on the ropes a little bit, but I guess it's just a matter of how much Zama can deal to us. Oh my god, dude. How is that Weezing still alive? I mean, I know it resists, but still, that's crazy. It's Raging Bolt. Okay. It's Raging Bolt. Okay, I think we might be okay then. Yep. Thunderbolt. Okay. I think I have to Moongeist here first. Take the Shadow Shield, hope we don't get paralyzed. And then we should be able to win with Calm Mind. Okay. Shadow Shield is back. Critical hit. No paralysis though, okay. 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 Let's protect. This is gonna be a slow one. But we're gonna do the right thing. Yep. I mean, seeing that's how much the crit did is great. Because as long as we're in a healthy green range, we should be totally fine then. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna Calm Mind one more time. I'm actually a little worried about the battle timer right now. So I'm only gonna protect if I really need to. Okay. Woo! How about that? Yeah! That was a good one. And I feel like we were on the back foot. Okay. Yep, that's a win. Because my Lunala did not have the Master Rank ribbon yet, because I just caught it. Okay, so here we lead Lunala, Brute Bonnet. We bring Rillaboom to get rid of the terrain. Yogerpon's scary. He's the scariest thing for sure. Whimsicott's annoying as well. Actually, with this setup, I think we can lead Rillaboom. We probably can't afford to bring Brute Bonnet because of who they have with them. And Incineroar could actually be really helpful because of the Ogre Pawn. Okay, so here we definitely Calm Mind, and you turn out immediately. Okay. Interesting. I mean, Koraidon, I think, goes absolutely crazy here. The Urshifu's fast, but I don't know if he's faster than, I don't know if he's faster than Koraidon. He could be Scarf, but he could just be max speeds with Sash, which makes more sense on a team like this. But either way, I'm kind of willing for him to, I mean, if you want to hit me with a close combat, you can. Then I just get a double KO. Terra Fire on Farigiraf would be decent if they actually have it. But I feel pretty comfortable just having Lunala and both of my fake out Pokemon in the back. Okay. He lives that naturally, that's kind of crazy. But that's fine, because we had the double. We had the spread move. Okay. So speed type potential does make this rough. That's why I would have really liked to do the I think our safest bet is to just I'm gonna double Cali. Okay, that was bad. Okay, well, Koraidon's either faster or we're losing a speed type, but what is... They might just go Dazzling? Oh, it's Electro Drift. Okay, that's unfortunate. Lunala does live, though. Okay. So I'm going to protect in close combat. If I just Dazzling in close combat the Rhydon last turn, we would have been in really good shape. That was pretty safe too, honestly, seeing as how we lived that double up, but the Glacial Lance could have gotten scary for sure. If they just get one boost going into this next turn, I think we're okay. Yeah. It's water typing. That's good for us, because Rillaboom is a huge threat now. Okay. Should have done that last turn, I guess. But this might work out for the best. I think what we did might have been the correct play, honestly, considering everything. Yeah, I'd say there's no way they can beat all of these Pokemon with Terra Water. I can even Calm Mind this turn and Fake Out. And then next turn we'll have a +2 and a Wood Hammer. And even if they didn't have Terra Water, we could kind of mess around here where we like protect Lunala, send an Incen, we would start healing up a lot. But I think this is going to be enough. And I can Terra Fire my my Rillaboom just to be extra careful. Just in case there's some world where he lives this. Yeah. I mean, he's fast. He's crazy fast, actually. So the Terrifier was not just for, it was not just for show. Because that... I mean, I don't really have a ton of speed on this Rillaboom, but just the fact that you're naturally faster than, like... I don't know, 24 EV speed Rillaboom. Oh my goodness. Do not like this, do not like this. So I do feel like this can suck if Indeedee is Grass Terra. They're Grass Terra. No, they're not. Okay. Maybe they're just safety goggles then. Okay. Oh, sweet. That's amazing. Where are they going after? Yeah, okay. So Ndidi's guaranteed sleeping this turn, so we don't have to worry about it too much. I will Dazzling and Close Combat though, just because the Protect is very obvious and I'd rather get some chip than do nothing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think they're screwed. Can't fake out and follow me. Can't Spore, because I'll knock you out. Yeah, I think this is safe. The Dazzling definitely was the call there. That saved us. Okay. Okay. Yep. Alright, so Moongeist does nothing. I mean, our original play idea was pretty good. Well, not, I don't know if I actually said it out loud, but I was considering doubling the Ursa spot with Moongeist in close combat. But again, Protect, that would have been really bad. So I don't feel bad about the play I made overall. Okay. And Ndidi still has to sleep, so I'm going to do the same play. Yep, just gonna keep making the same play. Okay, this was the turn. This was, yeah, exactly what I was not wanting to see the first time. Okay. Now let's see if they overthink that. Oh, they just go for the double. Okay. I think we're good then. Because they get the double too, that means their chances of them getting the third one is so insanely low that the close combat is there's going to be no defense against it now. And now all I have to do is move. Wait. There's literally no downside to terrestrializing Fairy and close combating here. So yeah, they just cancel. And that was going to be a big double KO. Okay, rank 88. This looks just like a team we faced earlier. Maybe it didn't have Ice Rider though. Koraidon and Incineroar. Probably have to Terra Water or Brute Bonnet. Then again, they have a Lunala as well, so we may need to Terra Fairy. Depends on who they lead. Definitely depends on who they lead. Okay. And a dazzling gleam. This is actually tricky. I'm gonna also set up a Calm Mind and Spore the Smeargle. This is probably Terra Grass on the Smeargle. No. Actually, I don't really get that. Oh, just because of Moongeist, I guess. That kind of makes sense. We're faster than Smeargle, too. Did they Trick Room? They might not have Trick Roomed. Okay. Cool. So the Lunala is scary now, but we could probably put it to sleep, actually. So, I mean, Brute Bonnet is going to be kind of keeping us alive here. Okay. Oh no. Damn it. Oh, we really needed that first turn sleep. It's going to be really hard now. Because he can just do the reverse to us. We're pretty much screwed. Yeah. Okay, we both got the first turn wake up though. Damn it, I knew he was gonna do that. And he didn't protect either, like a psycho. Oh my god. Last turn of Trick Room, though. We have to take at least one of these. I don't know if Brute Bonnet takes another one. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Lunala's the one who didn't take it. Based on the, oh, the Shadow Shield was when they were neutral. Okay. Okay. This is still really awkward. We should be able to seed bomb here just because they are faster. Or Brute Bonnet's faster. Cool. Okay, and then, oof. This is probably a weird play, because if they wake up in Trick Room, it could be really bad. Okay, they stayed asleep. Oh, this is so complicated. He does protect. Okay. This, Incineroar... I don't know what I should have done here. I'm also... Uh-oh. Okay. Is Incin faster than this guy, though? Very important. No. Yep. That sucks. Okay. Okay. I think we're... Oh my god. Wait, we're fine, right? Yes! Brute Bonnet. That is 6 HP live. I'm just going all in. There's no point. He's still asleep. Oh my god, Instant is so slow. You see, this Instant would have been good if the Trick Room stayed up. We could have had a chance, but holy cow. Sleep turns were insanely... this whole battle was detected by sleep turns. It could have gone completely different from the very beginning if they went longer. And then at the end, we got saved. We definitely got saved. Oh no, now we have a hiring component. Okay. Interesting. This is what I've been leading. And then we bring Bolt usually. The Wheezing doesn't really change anything for me there. The Indeedee. Indeedee. I mean, expanding for spam would go pretty hard into the team, I guess. Though Brute Bonnet is immune to it. Especially if they have safety goggles. We're going to have to risk it though, because I didn't have enough time to really think of a new game plan from there. Okay. A little tricky. A little tricky. I'm going to Moongeist and switch Bolt in. Okay. Probably turn normal or dark or something protective on the Calyrex. Unless it's just ghost. No, it's normal. Okay. That sucks. But we're still fine. Zamazenta is definitely way harder now. They just ripped it. Wow. I mean, Brute Bonnet was free all day there. Okay. This is looking really bad. I don't think we can beat Zamazenta anymore. Yeah. Unless we slow down the game to such a degree that okay, cool. I will say, okay, we do have one more. We do have one other chance. And that is if we're able to sweep with Koraidon. Koraidon's our only chance of winning the game now. So if Indeedee doesn't use Follow Me here, and if they also would need like the safety goggles, but if they have all of that, then it's rough. Okay. Okay, good. So we're gonna Spore. And to win this game, we do need Koraidon to be fast. Okay. Brute Bonnet takes it. Two turns of Psychic Terrain. So we do kind of need Ndidi to stay asleep here, because I wanted to get a double knockout here. Oh wait, actually, which one of these? Sun. Okay, good. In the long run, that might be better, because we could stall out the terrain now. Okay. This is still an issue. Because of the focus sash that they likely have. Can I win? Anyway. I think I'll switch in Lunala. And I'll go for the close combat. Okay. So if Zam wakes up here, not great, but Bolt. Having double priority at the end could potentially win us the game, I think. If Zam doesn't wake up here, they're also in really big trouble. Okay, they do wake up. Did forget Raging Bolt kind of got chunked already. Astral here is basically just a free boost. They might just protect with both. But he might not be able to protect with Calyrex. Okay. Yikes. Okay, no one else is protecting, is what that's telling me. Oh my god. Okay. Can we win this? And who did they go after here? Awesome. Oh my god. You can't tell me I did not claw my way out of, like, the pits of an absolutely terrible opening. And it could have gone even better for us if the Zamazenta actually stayed asleep a little longer. But, you know, I'll take a 2-turn sleep. And we still had Brute Bonnet in the back. That was a scary one. Okay, another high-ranked opponent. This one's weird, but this one is weird. No, I'm gonna do it. This could be a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for double grass and terrain disruption as my way of dealing with some of this stuff. Okay. So I'm going to switch Koraidon in. And Koraidon. Terra, is Terra needed? I don't think we need to Terra anything. So I am going to try to Spore Zama, because they need to switch someone out if they're going to stop me from doing this. Or they need to, like, body press plus Horn Leech into Brute Bonnet. Oh my god, they went Woodhammer. Brute Bonnet! Dude. My boy's crazy. Yeah, he is crazy. That's fine. Yep. Should I just close combat this one? Yeah, probably. And we'll Rage Powder just in case he wakes up. Sama's asleep. They don't know. They don't know, but my boy's a psycho. I don't know if that normally KOs Brute Bonnets and mine's a little different, but my boy is a psycho. Okay. I'm okay with going for this and just using Rage Powder again. See if it's a speed tie or not, because I'm max Jolly. We're just knocking him out. We are just knocking him out. Yep. Lunala looks good here. Chimpao. Is this throwing in any way? Could be. I'll switch in Rillaboom. And Dazzling Gleam. Because I think they're very focused on this Koraidon. He's been sweeping the whole team. And they might just like Ice Shard him or Sucker Punch him because I've been taking so many defense drops. Okay, that was smart, but does the Chimpao crunch me? And does that KO? Okay, cool. So now I can fake out the Chimpao. And they're going to be forced to go for a wide guard or a double protect. Oh, are they Terra Ghost? No, they're Stellar. Yeah, we got this. We've got this. Rillaboom eats it. That's because he's got all that extra, he has more defense. Well, no, he has more HP than a regular Assaultvist Rillaboom usually does. So, a lot of them go heavy special defense. Oh yeah. Come on, that was just bad sportsmanship, bro. I mean, if you actually thought you had a chance there, that's on you at that point. I would have had to, like, literally have thrown the game to lose that from that position.
Thank you everyone for watching.
This is by far the longest video I've ever made. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the format or the team in the comments below, and until next time, happy battling.